Greetings. Thanks for joining me today. It is Saturday, October 16th, and it's good to be back with you. Today we're going to read from Richard Baxter, and again, his book entitled A Christian Directory, a bit of a directory for how to live. And today we're going to consider and look at what it means to number our days. Moses prayed, "Lord, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." And so we're going to consider as a believer, keeping our eyes upward and our focus on heaven, where it belongs, not letting the cares of the world and just worldly business take our cares away from the heavenly. But for the unbeliever, that they would seriously consider that their days are numbered, that this life is temporary. So this could relate to a non-believer or a believer, and we'll take a listen and consider that. So our verse today is Luke 9:25. "For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses or forfeits himself?" Let's read. "Alas, it is our wisdom to be careful lest we are deceived in so great a business as our salvation. There is no harm to be careful, since presumption, carelessness, and neglect may betray us to misery and despair. The devil wins many souls by silencing their reason. The noise of worldly business drowns out the voice of reason. Withdraw yourself just 1 hour to consider seriously the end of your life. While you walk alone or are awake in the night, remember soberly that God is present. Time is hastening to an end, and judgment is at hand when you must give an account of all your hours. Do not allow the devil to divert you from these serious considerations by pleasures or worldly business. If the devil can but take you up a while, with one pleasure one day, and another business another day, and keep you from the work that you came into the world for, till all your time is gone, you will slip unaware into damnation. And the devil has had his desire, and that which he aimed at, and he has won the day, and you are lost forever. When you set a limit for your folly, or to your folly, and determine to do it only for a little until this business is over, the devil will provide a fresh one for you until the time is gone. Resolve, therefore, that whatever company, pleasure, or business would divert you, that you will not be fooled out of your salvation. If company plead an interest in you, ask if it is better company than the Spirit of God. If pleasure would detain you, inquire whether it is more pure and durable pleasure than you would have in heaven. If business pretend necessity, inquire whether it is a greater business than to prepare your soul for judgment. If you are wise, let stand all other things, and do what is first in importance." Well, there's a lot of good stuff there. A lot we could go over, a lot we could talk about. But again, just consider our time is limited. As a Christian, do not put earthly things in front of the more important heavenly things. That is our struggle. For the non-believer, however, that they would seriously consider that this life is temporary, it is fleeting, that their days are indeed numbered. And how are they going to hear this? That's our job. We are the preachers, the disciples who go out and share this wisdom. And just if you have somebody in your life that you could ask this to, in prayer, do it. And maybe they've never considered it. Maybe they don't even believe in God or heaven, but still, just present it to them. And maybe it'll open up a conversation where you can lead them and talk to them about sin, the law, and the glorious gospel. Just how I present the gospel, I usually start with the law. I start with sharing sin and how even just one sin, because most people will say, I'm not Hitler, I haven't killed anyone, I haven't done this or that, I haven't cheated on my wife. But even the smallest of sins, one simple lie is all it would take. Stealing one thing, once in our life. And obviously we do that more than one time. We've lied and cheated or stole, whatever. Sorry, I can't talk today. But that's all it would take to send us to hell. Just one sin. And so don't let them be fooled into thinking, oh, well, I'm not that bad. I heard a great quote once. It said, we rank sin, but to God, all sin is rank, meaning it's horrible, it's hard, it stinks. And God cannot stand in the presence of an unrepentant sinner. So that's how I present it. I start with the law, and then I move to grace and the glorious gospel, how Christ died for our sin. And it was not anything that we have done. It's all by his grace, his work, and we simply believe it. We stand in it, and that is it. So use this if you can. Share it with someone if you can. And if not, just let it help you get your gaze where it belongs and help you on your journey. Amen. Hope you all have a great Saturday, and I look forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Lord's Day, and look forward to sharing a word with you again. Take care and God bless.